scrappy friends. I'm back again with more layouts. My little fingers and mind has been busy this summer doing layouts. If you watched my other videos, you know I had to apologize because I don't remember a lot of the products. Sometimes I write it down on back and sometimes I forget to even write it down. So if I forget to write it down, you know I'm going to forget what the products are. Plus, I've been really digging into my stash, which a couple of months ago, I got into this cleaning organizational mood and I took a lot of things out of their original packages so that I could store them better. And I knew at the time that I would be sorry I did that because now there's a lot of products I can't tell you what they are because I forget. Listen, you're probably sitting there and you're 24, 34, or 44. I'm 54. I'm old as dirt. My brain has been around for 54 years. Think of it about that way. Heck, I'm lucky to be doing layouts. I'm lucky to know my name, which I don't always know. Anyway, if there's something, you just gotta know what it is, because I get like that. I'm watching somebody's video and I'm like, say the name. What product is it? I've got to have it. Say the name. Say the name. So if you feel that way, let me know and I'll do my best to help you find out what it is, who it is, and all that stuff. Anyway, this is a beautiful background paper. And this is definitely from my stash, just a little scrap paper that I kept. And I feel like I've been in one of these places in my head. I feel like, okay, if you bought it, use it. It doesn't matter how old it is. It doesn't matter if it's trendy or not. Use it. And so, for once, I listened to myself and I've been using my old stuff. Anyway, it's from a 12 by 12 chipboard thingy, and I used it. I mean, it was perfect. It's a donut. And then this, I think, is named Eric, and it's old thickers. Do you guys remember this? Here are sequins. And gosh, this is a very easy layout. I just cut these without a pattern or anything, stuck them on there, stuck the picture on, call it a layout, put it in that scrapbook album. And that's my little Nene McBooger face. Last year, Myrtle Beach, there was a Krispy Kreme donuts right maybe 2 blocks from where we stayed. Oh, we have Krispy Kreme here, but not the actual bakery. We have to buy the donuts in the box, which are still good. But I've forgotten how good they are when they come from the actual Krispy Kreme bakery. We stopped there 4 times. We were there for 8 days and bought a dozen each time. I was waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, putting a whole Krispy Kreme donut in my mouth at once. It was hard to chew, but other than that, it was a great idea. And Nate loved them too. But you can see, we gave him Krispy Kremes, but we also made him have a little fruit. It's good for roughage. Another Myrtle Beach layout. This is one of probably 3 pictures that I'm in. Now that I've lost some weight, you know, I don't mind being in pictures. Could somebody say, Mom, get in the picture? I mean, let's face it. I'm closer to the end than the beginning. They're going to miss me when I'm gone, and they need pictures of me. Do they say pose? No, they take a surprise picture when I'm not looking. I'm teasing. This is me sitting on the beach. Eric, my son, took the picture from the 10th floor of the resort we stayed at. I zoomed in. because otherwise I was about the size of this dot, which would be nice in real life. But anyway, that's me. I'm sitting there waiting for the kids to come down. I love this background paper so much, and I'll tell you what it is. I think I wrote it down. Here's, this is crepe paper, poolside, old ephemera. God only knows where it came from. EK Success, Border Punch. This is a hard one to punch out, but I didn't care. I spent 10 minutes doing it. I was going to use it. Poolside, splattered paint, but see, I mixed in some little hard enamel dots. Wish I could tell you who that was, but I can't. These are thickers. You probably knew that. And guess what? I did not write down the name of this paper. Guess what? I got 2 of them. The background paper is Summer Vibes from Simple Stories. Simply the best. These little puffy stickers are Pink Fresh Studios. I cut these out of some of the paper with phrases on it from the same collection, Simple Stories. These are from an old 12 by 12 sticker sheet, Fancy Pants. This is just some little 99-cent sticker sheet that I bought eons ago. I'm 8-9 years. In fact, I had to add a little glue to it because it wouldn't stick anymore. The acetate paper is Bella Boulevard. My flare buttons are probably from a Flair for Buttons on Etsy. She has, I think her name's Shelly, has the best flare buttons ever. I love them. Right now I have 50 flare buttons on my wish list. I do not remember what the name of this stamp is, but I will get it for you and put it up here. See, I put little drops because he's wet, and I use some of my glossy accents for his little mask. This was so fun to color. It's not too small. You know, sometimes they make the elements of these stamps so small you can barely color them, but this was great. And I'll put the name down here or in the drop-down box. But that's Nate in Myrtle Beach. Hey, this is the acetate with clouds is Story Time by Studio Calico. That's the way my mind works. On and off. It comes and goes. These alphas, which I love, October Afternoon 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I picked these up. It had a quarter sticker on the packaging. So probably picked those up 8-9 years ago, and look, they still work. Just so proud of him. I think everything just worked here. I love how sunny and bright it is. The journaling reads, after losing 50 pounds, you deserve the title of Sun God. Way to go, buddy. And I mean, he lost that in probably 6-7 months because he was working out, running, and eating right. I was so proud of him. Okay, close your eyes if you don't like that finger that has a meaning. It's the finger in the middle. And I apologize if this offends anyone. My family, we have a unique, odd sense of humor. This isn't really that funny, but at the time it was. Many, many years ago, when Nate was probably 3 to 4 years old, one day I was watching him while his dad worked. I told him that middle finger was Mama's favorite finger. He had no idea. So when Dad got home, they were swimming, and I remembered what I had told him. And this is a picture. Momo's favorite finger. Now the background is from the Wonder collection, as is the little chipboard. This is from a boys collection by Echo Park. I love these little alpha stickers, and it's on a 12 by 12 sticker sheet by Fancy Pants. This is October Afternoon, and these are from Pretty Little Studio. They're cutouts from their one of their recent collections called Treasure Island. This is from Treasure Island by October Afternoon. It's on their sticker sheet. These are some random hearts. This little gold coins are from the same October Afternoon sticker sheet. I had it out, so I figured why not use it. This little transparency is Studio Calico, I believe. And I just did some of the black lines around the edge, and it's a layout. This is such a pretty background paper. I wish I remember what it was. On the paper itself, this was already on there. I used a stamp from Freckled Fawn that Lisa, who is Maggie Milo, sent me months ago.
Hi, Lisa.
Maggie Milo.
Hi, Lisa.
Maggie Milo.
Hi, Lisa.
Maggie Milo. Anyway, it had like a little sandcastle, but it was a very summery stamp set, and it was so cute. And the stamps, it almost matches the font on this paper to a T. So it was just perfect, Lisa. Thank you again so much. Do you guys remember these little Me and My Big Idea stickers? I mean, these are from 7-8 years ago. Once again, glad I didn't throw them away or give them away. Not that I hate to share, but you buy this stuff and then weeks or months or years later you think, oh, I don't like that. And I guess if you keep it long enough, you'll use it. I'm making myself use my stuff. Anyway, this is a little vellum sticker I put up here. Fancy Pants 12 by 12 sticker sheet. This, couldn't tell you where it came from. I think it's like one of those Jolie 3D sticker things. And it's pictures of Nate in the pool this year. It was a hard paper to use. I loved it, but it was one of those I just didn't know what to do with it. So I don't think this turned out bad at all. It was hard to ground things, I felt, but it looks okay. Wait, this is going back a long ways, these pictures. Well, not that long, 3 years ago. This is Nate and his buddies Sam and Owen. Their mom grew up with my son, and they're still friends to this day. This was from Paper Studio. Just some 3D cardstock stickers. Sprinkled a little paint on there. It's apple barrel, and I watered it down. This is a fence stamp from Prima. Here's a little bling from Joanne. I've had this forever, so I don't know who it is. Probably Prima. I printed things out using sepia. This is like a wood grain font from Thickers. Once again, 5 to 6 years old. Little Bee stickers. Love Little Bee. They have the cutest embellishments. Very unique for our layouts. Some Doodlebug enamel dots. These are from L Studio or Evolicious. Forget which one, but they're for a planner. But I use them on my layouts. I love puffy stickers. And these little stamps are from Diane Reevely. The photos are 4 by 4 inches. And I printed those out using my Canon Selfie. I have albums, scrap albums that say 2014, 2009, 2010. So I do a yearly scrapbook album with just a bunch of random pictures and layouts in it. Then I do a Christmas scrapbook album. I usually am working on a travel book album for my son. Last year when we went to Myrtle Beach, I have a whole album of our pictures from that. So I do a yearly album and themed albums. I went through because I would like to be able to say, okay, my 2009 album done. And I don't think I'll ever totally finish in a year gone by. But I like to be able to look through my album and there's no empty page protectors. And I do like to have my layouts in order going from January through November-ish, because once November hits, most pictures will go into the Christmas album, because I put, if we go to look at lights, if we go to an event to see Santa or shopping, it goes into the Christmas album. Even Thanksgiving, Christmas album. So basically, the albums with the year on it run from January to November. When looking through my albums, I noticed like 2009 only needed a couple of more layouts to be complete. I don't think any album will ever be done because I might go through and see, oh, here's a picture from 2009. I want that documented, and I'll add to it. Now, sometimes I will put like Easter or Valentine's Day in those albums, but I also have an album that says miscellaneous events and holidays. In that album, I have pictures from Easter 8 years ago, 10 years ago, but I also have pictures from Halloween 2 years ago. So it's kind of a mismatch. Mishmash? Anyway, you get the picture. Anyway, this is one of the pictures from 2009 as I try to finish off and make that album look complete. Gosh, are your ears burning and bleeding? I ramble, I know. This is just some cardstock from a paper stack when I used to buy solid cardstock in a paper stack. Thickers, couldn't tell you what it is though. Different labels from October Afternoon. These are little stickers that look like it's from a Dymo punchy thing, but it's not. It's just stickers. This is our pool, and yes, I have a raft problem. I love rafts. The bad thing is, Nate doesn't. He could care less about the rafts, and I buy them for him too, but he's getting better now that he's older. He's 9 now. When he was a baby, he had some of the cutest little rafts like this one that looked like a car. I mean, this was a couple years old by the time I took this picture, so it had faded out. But when I bought it, it looked like one of those little tykes, red and yellow cars that they move with their feet. It was so cute. Even had a steering wheel and a horn. He hated it. The kids used to have a blast on this bull because it's hard to stay balanced. So the big kids would get on it and see who could stay on the longest. I mean, how cute are these? They could care less. This was my favorite, the shell. If you got on it to lay out, it would just like kind of poke up on the side so that you could put your arms and relax there, and it would let you from the knees down. You were in the water. Oh, talk about relaxing. I had like 5 of them because once I had the one, I knew I loved it, so I bought backups, but they're all gone now. Anyway, yes, I collect rafts. I love the coloring. I thought this was cute. Here's some of those quarter stickers, and that looks like it's falling. Or I put it on crooked. If you ever see a layout on here and it's not crooked, I probably didn't do it. Okay, guys, I think I'll cut it off here, but I have more layouts. Probably 15 to 20 more layouts. Yeah. I've made myself do faster layouts. And you know what? I used to spend 3 hours on one layout. Now, I don't spend over an hour, and they don't look any better or worse. So, go figure. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave it down there, downstairs, okay? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.